Hey guys, it's Kelly. Hey, I got a cute little card done from my Simon Says Stamps September 2023 card kit that I thought I would share, and it might inspire some of you. So I already got my layout done. I wanted to spare you all of that. The cute little flowers on there were part of the pop-outs. They're all over my desk because I was having so much fun with this kit. I'm a sucker for sunflowers. So I just lined up that stamp and got my layout ready. Really simple card. This is a mini slimline card. It's 3 by 6. Perfect. It mails really well. I love these size of cards. And the standard really small envelopes, you can use those if you'd like, if you got a bunch in your stash, or you could make your own envelopes. I got a video coming on that too. So I just used my VersaFine ink and I stamped down my sentiment, sending sunshine, and I forget what that says, but it's super cute. Sending sunshine and something about better, brighter days. But it was so cute. So this is something to send somebody to kind of uplift them. And I like yellow when I'm looking for cheer me up kind of card. I don't know, it's just bright and cheerful. And it works for me. So I like to emboss the sentiment on the front of my card. I think it adds a touch of professional, I don't know, design. I really like that. I'm usually a chicken and I don't put it straight on my panel. I usually put it on a separate sheet of paper and then mat it. But I went for it this time. So I'm making my card base. It's a simple 6 by 6 square sheet of Neenah cardstock. It's 110 pound weight paper. I do like to have my card base nice and thick so it can survive the mail. And you just score it at 3 and bend it over and you're good. Super easy to make these 6 by 6 squared. And then it's great for 6 by 6 paper. It's perfect. So when I have 6 by 6 paper that I'm in love with, I make a whole bunch of this size card. Fits money perfectly, gift cards, kind of pretty much everything. So since my panel was 3 by 6, I cut off 1/8 of an inch on all sides, which left me with about 1/4 of an inch border around the edge. And I do like to mat that. So I like to take the designer paper, and that designer paper is in the kit. It's a honeycomb. It's hard to see in the video, but it's a honeycomb kind of distress pattern in the background. Really universal. Really like it. So I just trimmed that down and then auditioned it with some brown paper in the background, which could have worked, but it would have worked better if I had a sunflower as my centerpiece there, but I didn't. So black was the winner. So I just trimmed some down to where you can barely see the trim on the edge. I did have a little cutting boo-boo, so I wound up cutting it so there is like a hair of the little black background, and I'm okay with that. I think it works great. It's just kind of framing it in and it fits on the card nicely. So, and I do like to do that. And I like to use my glue for the whole card. You could use ATG, whatever you like. But I fussy cut that cute little fatty gnome. Oh my God, he's so cute. I love him. And that little pedestal he's going to stand on. It's just like a cutout from a tree. It's like a little tree stump thing. It's so cute. And then the flowers will just kind of float there, and they'll float there behind him. And then he will be hiding some of the stems there to where it joins the card. So yeah, I got this layout and I was like, gosh, that's super cute. I don't need to overthink it, add a bunch of bees. I don't need to do anything more to it because that little gnome and those flowers and the sentiment, it just balances itself out nicely. Those foam squares are in the kit this month as well. I love those, and I chopped one up so that I can get every little piece of that little sucker on there just so he survives the mail. And I just put him on the pedestal and put it on the card and called it done. And thought it was a super cute design. Now, if you don't have the Simon Says Stamped September 2023 design or card kit, it's okay. You know, this is a simple design on this card. You could just put whatever you'd like. You could put balloons and then a little heart or whatever. But it's a simple card design that should be pretty easy to replicate if you have the right kind of sentiment on there. It's got to fill in the space down there at the bottom, and then you have to kind of elongate it just to balance it out. So I hope that you guys get some use out of that design. Again, it doesn't have to only be with a card kit. It could be whatever you'd like. So I like to carry over from the front of the card into the inside of the card. It's private what I'm going to put for a sentiment, but even just a 1/4 inch thick strip on the inside really helps tie it together. Now you can put it at the top, bottom, inside, and I auditioned it in all kinds of different places, and I wound up with the outside of it. being the one that won. But then on the inside, it leaves me the option to put cardstock on the inside. I can either stamp a sentiment that fits for the occasion for the card, or I could just handwrite something in there. But it leaves me options if I do it this way. And I just bump up the regular cardstock right up to that border that I put in there, and it works out nicely. So, or you could just leave it the way it is and just have that little bump in there. Wouldn't matter. So I'm just using my stamp, a really cheap stamp that I got from my Designs by Kelly LLC that I put on all my cards, just to put it on the back. And then I said it was done. I hope you guys like it. Please don't forget to like, comment, and share. It definitely helps my channel a lot. And I'll have a lot more to come. Thanks again, guys.